Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. Now guys, apologies if my voice just isn't there. I'm still feeling a little bit sick. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. But I did want to bring you guys a video talking about Nico Williams, as the whole deal is getting a little bit more complicated and there are growing doubts surrounding the whole Nico Williams deal. And I did want to talk about that on today's video, and then as well talk about Andres Christensen. What role can he have in Barcelona this upcoming season? But guys, before we get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Nico Williams, because as I said in the intro, the whole Nico Williams deal is getting more and more complicated. Nico Williams is having doubts about coming to Barcelona. His family and the club, they are pressuring him to stay. And Athletic Club, if Nico Williams, he does stay, they are looking to increase his salary and increase his release clause up to 100 million euros. And knowing that right now, Athletic Club, they are Copa del Rey champions. They are in the Europa League, and the Europa League final is going to be in the San Mamés. Nico Williams, he is looking to potentially stay for one more season, to play with his brother in that Europa League final. But that's even if they reach the final, which is not a guarantee. But there are doubts in regards to Nico Williams coming to Barcelona, and Barcelona, in response to this, they're saying, hey, the Barcelona train, it's now or never. You either come now or you will not be able to come to Barcelona. And this situation is a little bit different to that situation, for example, of that of Kylian Mbappe, because Kylian Mbappe, he did reject Real Madrid in the past, but the difference is Kylian Mbappe and Nico Williams, they're on two different stratospheres. Nico Williams, as much as he's a fantastic player, he is still not at that level and that superstar level of Kylian Mbappe. And Kylian Mbappe is just on a whole different level. And Nico Williams, as of right now, looking at how Barcelona, if he does, renew everything, Barcelona are going to have the financial means to be paying his release clause, which would be increased to 100 million euros. And looking at how the whole situation is unfolded, if Barcelona, they don't actually manage to sign Nico Williams, then this is going to be, asking some very, very big questions and looking at the future of Deco, because Deco, if Nico, as I said, these are all hypotheticals, because as of right now, nothing is confirmed. We don't know if Nico Williams is staying, if he is leaving. But if he decides to stay, that is another failed transfer from Deco. You've had Berval, you had Arda Güler, and now Nico Williams. Deco, as a sporting director, big questions are going to be asked of him, and the whole situation in regards to Nico Williams, guys, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess, because the situation is getting dragged longer and longer. And if I'm Deco and I'm looking at this situation, I'm calling Nico Williams. I'm flying wherever you are, instead of meeting Dani Olmo, which now the whole Dani Olmo situation is the plan B to Nico Williams, and paying huge amounts of money for him is just unbelievable. But Deco, go to Nico Williams. Any doubts that he's having about coming to Barcelona, ease those doubts. Explain the project to him. Explain that, for example, you are going to be playing at Barcelona. You're going to be playing with some of your best friends, Pedri, Gavi, Fermin Lopez, Lamine Yamal, Alejandro Balde. You're going to be given the keys to the attack of Barcelona. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and take it. You don't have a Messi, you don't have a Suarez, you don't have a Neymar in front of you. This is the opportunity to explode into the light and become that superstar signing. And if Deco and Barcelona aren't actually able to convince Nico Williams to come, then serious questions are going to be asked about that, because Nico Williams, he isn't playing for Real Madrid, he isn't playing for Man City, he isn't playing for Bayern, he's playing for Athletic Club, whose goal right now is to reach far in the Copa del Rey, maybe get into Europe. And I'm not talking about the Champions League, I'm talking about the Europa League. Those are the levers I am talking about. And Nico Williams, I understand that his family, they are pressuring him to stay due to that connection to the club and everything. But as we said, Barcelona. That train, it only comes once. Barcelona next summer, it's not a guarantee that they're going to be going after you. It's simple as that. That release clause is going to be increased. That salary is going to be increased. Barcelona, they potentially can't match that in the future. And then, what's to say that you are worth that price tag in the near future? But big questions that are going to be asked of Deco if he isn't able to close this deal. And as I said, nothing is announced, but right now, Barcelona, they are going to have to close this deal because, if Barcelona are nearing the end of the transfer window and we haven't made any signings, then things are going to be grim for us. And, something is going to have to happen if Barcelona are going to have success in the summer. But now, guys, I'm going to be talking about Andreas Christensen because tonight, Barcelona, they are going to be playing against Manchester City in a friendly. And there are reports that Hansi Flick is satisfied with Andreas Christensen in that pivot position. He liked the performances that he put in last season. And apparently, Hansi Flick, he is going to be playing Andreas Christensen in the midfield, despite, playing most of his career in the defense. And Marc Casado, he is set to start, but Andreas Christensen, he is set to have a role in tonight's game. And this is going to be interesting because there's been a lot of news in the media saying that Hansi Flick, he is prioritizing, other positions, prioritizing that left winger and prioritizing Dani Olmo, but not Hansi Flick, but mostly Barcelona. And it seems that Barcelona, as of right now, they're content with the players that they already have. Could Christensen be the solution, basically the stopgap for that pivot position? But it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how Hansi Flick does utilize Marc-André Christensen. But guys, let me know your guys' thoughts in regards to Nico Williams. Right now, Nico Williams, he is having doubts about coming to Barcelona, but nothing has been decided. Whether he's going to be staying at Athletic Club or whether he's going to be going to Barcelona. And I will be doing my best to bring you guys the latest news in regards to that. And hopefully we do have good news. And I will be having a watch along in the next coming hours for that Barcelona versus Man City game. And let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that I discussed on today's video. And guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.